Greetings everyone, welcome to the next episode of Erebor Mountain Man Quest for Banished. Currently looks like there's a food merchant. I think we bought all the food from him. He had like 333 apples and 333 of something else. Potatoes. Okay. So, the people should be, there's the apples there, okay. Last episode we built the hunting cabin, which is bringing in venison. We also have a forester's lodge, which is a second source of lumber, of logs. And looks like we now, quarry is underway. We have our 2 mines. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 homes. Building the 10th home down here, stone home. Stone homes are much more insulated. I don't have any iron. We don't have enough iron for that, it looks like. Alright, let me look at my general panel here. 30 tools. 18 of them steel tools. More than 18. Okay. We are low on logs, but there should be more logs coming in than before. I'm gonna knock this limit down to 40. We only have 39 people, so 40 should be more than enough, and that would give us some room to go ahead and get some iron for this stone home. The quarry, keep that one up here. They're still removing things. It is the early summer of year 8. We're about 11 people away from the goal of 50. And I'm going to go ahead and crank this up to speed 2. Things moving a little quicker. Where are my professions? I have 3 builders and 3 laborers. Nobody building that stone home yet, but we don't have enough resources there, so no point in really building that. Builders can be concentrating on the quarry, which needs to remove a lot of mostly those trees, but there are some stones and iron there, so that will bring in some of the resources that we need to build what we need to build. Looks like they're lacking coal. Coal mine, which is further away, has the same amount of workers. So there's 3 laborers. I could up the amount of laborers in the coal mine. I really need to up the amount of laborers in the iron mine. Let's go ahead and do that. You can adjust your laborers per building on this panel here, where you click on the building. This is the total amount of people working at that site. This is the total amount of people working in that profession, so you can kind of manage it by looking at the buildings. Also, this tab will allow you to enable or disable work production, and this tab tells you what the product is, and of course these are your limits. And the town of Erebor is functioning. We've got fishermen over here bringing in a lot of food. Food levels are way up from before. We were kind of concerned with food at one point. Not concerned with food anymore. Looks like we have all the stone we need, and now we're going to start stockpiling stone. Iron is still something we are short on as far as resources. There's a little bit of extra iron over there, so why don't I just go ahead and grab that. Bring that into our stockpiles. And that might help us. There's some iron that was mined right there. Of course, it needs to be picked up and brought over. I don't know, I think it's the laborers that typically do that, actually. this guy is a woodcutter actually, and he's bringing over iron. So sometimes the woodcutter doesn't really have anything to do actually. So he's actually being productive. There we go. Now we've got log, iron, and coal, all three of which are needed for steel tools. We don't have any steel tools in the stockpile right now. I could bring over 10. I think I'm going to bring 10 steel tools over to the stockpile. And over to the trading post. Steel tools are worth 10 trading value, 2 more than iron tools. So the next merchant we get in, steel tools will be a good trade. We did place orders for this one, apples. Apparently they like the apples, so give them a taste for apple, give them another cherry, and the walnut. This is, yeah, not a lot of food here that we're that interested in. I'm more interested in seeds and raw materials, such as logs. Got plenty of firewood. And in fact, well, we don't want the log number to drop. We could kind of up the amount of firewood in inventory here. Up that 20. That'll still maintain a good amount of logs, which is needed for the blacksmith. And yeah, the blacksmith kind of went down in tools. It's tricky to manage everything. Oh, we almost got enough iron. 3 more pieces of iron is all we need. We have 1 in the stockpile. 3 at the blacksmith. Of course, like I've mentioned in previous episodes, you can zoom in on the blacksmith to see if he actually produces something. The tools will be laying out over here. I think they've taken the tools. This seems to be our primary road. However, this road is starting to get foot traffic. Those are things to consider, because you want to, when you're going to upgrade the roads, which I do plan on doing eventually, you're going to want to do it with the roads that are most frequently traveled. That way you will improve efficiency the best. Most effectively. Alright, so the log stockpile up. And we've got extra logs at the blacksmith. And we've got a surplus of firewood. And we sent in 20 firewood here. So let's send in another 20 firewood. It's only late summer. And I think we can get through a winter with 300 logs of firewood. Alright, the quarry is still taking some time, but throughout that summer it looks like we removed 20 pieces there that we needed to remove. We only need 1 more stone house. And 1 more piece of iron for the stone house, sorry. And when we get that extra piece of iron, I think we could go ahead and shift some builders over, possibly increase the number of builders that we have. Okay, so we're over our limit on firewood by 20. We're over our limit by 29, so the 20 firewood pieces that we moved in there did not require the woodcutter to do any more work. And like I said, we have time before the summer, so I just upped the firewood to 180, and that will cause the woodcutter to cut at least another 11 pieces of logs, another 11 pieces of firewood from logs before the winter. We've got 93 logs in surplus. The log stockpile from that extra forester has paid off. They're really doing good work out here. Planting some new trees down here in this area, and they've cut a good amount of logs, enough for us to get a surplus. Big surplus. Oh, and also there's probably a huge surplus coming in from here, I think. do want to extend that road. There we go. That's still a pretty good distance these guys have traveled. We've got 8 foresters over there, with 3 hunters, and another 3 builders. So that's a total of 14. That's almost half our population has moved to work over in this place over here. There's extra iron stores still available. There's stone still available. So this side of the river, this bridge, has brought in a lot of resources. Alright, over here, we've got 4 gatherers and 4... We've only got 9 people working in these woods. 4 foresters, 1 herbalist. And, like I said, 14 people working here. We've got a trader and 3 fishermen, or 4 fishermen, so 5 people working along the river. And inside the town, we have a woodcutter and a blacksmith. They're the only real 2 workers inside the town, or the main area of the town. And then we've got 3 people working in the mountains over here. On Erebor, we're assuming is Erebor. That would be Erebor, the lonely mountain, not connected to the rest. Actually, the real Erebor in Lord of the Rings was much more isolated than The Hobbit. But we're just having fun with this game. Alright, our tool production is still low, and there's not enough iron getting in. We've got plenty of iron, we've got enough iron for the home, so let me upgrade the builders. Up this one down, now we'll have 2 builders in the stone home, 2 builders for the quarry. The quarry is a little far away, so it's going to take longer for the workers to get there, so they'll be less effective. They're going to be producing less at the quarry, and they'll work much quicker at the stone home, because that's much more closer to the town and where they're all living. I think next summer the goal should be to turn some of these wooden homes into stone homes. We really saved ourselves with the firewood and the logs, but that will make it even more efficient. I don't know. You know, we might have time, actually. It might actually be better to put some of the workers in the mines, so we can get those tool numbers up. Our tool limit for the blacksmith is at 40, and we have 21 in the storage. Looks like they're going to make another 3 right now. So I think that shift to the west bank of the river over there has allowed us to see, there's those 2 tools he just built. The shift to the west bank of the river has restabilized the logging industry and therefore the firewood, so we're not really hurting for firewood anymore. So the need for stone homes is not as immediate as it was. We do need to build new homes to expand the population, so I think the new homes that we build will be stone homes. We're still going to be short on stone for a while until that quarry gets up and running. So I guess the quarry is the priority at this point. And I really don't have a lot of people working at the quarry. We'll build the stone home first, and then we'll do the quarry. Stone home is priority. We want to make sure the population continues to grow, and it has. It's now up to 40. You gotta make sure the people in these homes are of breeding age, and it looks like all of those 4 are. Here, however, these guys are in their 50s. They're not having any kids. That guy is in his 50s, and he's married to a 34-year-old. Wow, okay. These guys are in their 50s. 47, 48, probably not. 55, 58, probably not. Alright, for now things seem to be stabilized. Look at all these extra logs we have now. Huge surplus of logs. It is late autumn. Let's see if we can get through this winter with 300 firewood. that new home. Good. 24-year-old and a 15-year-old. They're gonna have kids. Now everyone can focus on the quarry, and we'll have some extra laborers there. We don't need another trader. We only really need one there. Herbalist. I don't think we need another herbalist. Did they get that iron? They did get that iron. Is there any stone lying around? The other thing we need to do is we do need to build a bridge. That's up to the builders by one. Because this little fish island over here is going to hopefully feed the people. Might as well make it a wooden bridge. Can't put it there. I have to put it there. Alright. The fishing dock itself can go... Ooh, where can I put this? Hope I can put this on the island. Oh, right there. Nice. Extend the roads. So the bridge should go right across there. Right to the bridge. Okay, so I don't want anybody working here. But the bridge, I do want people working there. Actually, no, I prefer... You can't even get there. The wooden bridge is almost done. That's quick. Cleared out all the stones. Up the amount of laborers, there we go. Or up the amount of builders, good. Ooh, we just got 2 more adult laborers. We're at 33. We're 10 people away from our goal, and it is the winter of year 8. Fisherman in that stone home. Fisherman there. Builder. Forester. Miner. Gatherers. Herbalist. They tend to live near where they're working, usually. If they're not living near where they're working, then you probably need to rebuild certain things. Alright, early winter and firewood stockpile took a big hit. Probably because everyone grabbed firewood for the winter. Food stockpile is way up, over 1,800. That fishing lodge, well, the fishing dock, we might not have people working there right away. We're going to need more people to work in the quarry when that gets built. We need 2 more stones. I know there's stones here. Let's clear out the stones that are here. Stones there, and stones there. Hopefully that's enough to build a quarry, otherwise that's going to be stagnant. Reduce the amount of workers to 1 till you get those. Oh, iron! We need iron in the quarry. We don't need stone. Stones for the wooden bridge. Interesting. So let's grab the rest of that iron. How about that? I need more laborers. Grab the iron. And the stones. Got the irons marked off. Okay. Alright, midwinter food stockpiles are going to go down a little bit. They're going to be highest in the fall, and they'll probably be lowest in the spring. We can probably up the speed a little bit through the winter, because I'm not going to be doing anything in the winter. The quarry almost has enough logs. We do have enough logs for everything we are planning on building. And we'll still have a good surplus of logs afterward. Alright, back up to 1600. I probably caught some fish or killed some venison. There's some venison right there. This storage card is 94% full. The storage barn is only 23% full, so we're good with that. There's deer. Look at those deer. Ooh, right outside the range of the hunting lodge. Okay. Still need to gather iron. Anybody gathering this iron here? There's somebody. They're still getting the logs. And they're chopping down these trees. I don't need these trees to be chopped down. Cancel any removal over here. Cancel that. That's probably slowing us down. Good. Good. Now focus on getting that iron. Alright, late winter, and the food stockpile is down. Stones! Oh, I hate that transition like that. I hate it. That's why I don't like the high speeds. I like the lower speeds. Very active on the west bank. Up and down trees, gathering resources. Anybody grabbing this iron? I don't see any work being done over here. We need more iron. Okay, a little bit of iron is coming in. Here, working on that stone. We've got enough stone to build the bridge. We're gonna have more than enough food. Early spring, 1400. That's not bad. Food survived pretty well. The firewood definitely survived. So it's really, we need to concentrate on, there's the bridge. We really need to concentrate on our stone and iron resources. So, let's make some adjustments. Tools are at 29. Let's add another miner here. We want more iron. We need the iron for the quarry, and we're going to need iron for the stone homes as well as for the steel tools. Right now we have a little bit of a surplus of coal, 3 extra coal at the blacksmith. And, we can always add more laborers soon. Right there. Finish off that dirt road. Maximize our builders at the quarry. Our population is now at 41. It's almost time for another home, but we don't have the resources. Only 6 children. pieces of iron down there. We need more. Alright, they're starting to work on this iron across from the quarry. I see some pieces cut. And they have to pick them up and deliver. We got 4 laborers. They should be doing something. They're really far from the settlement. I don't want to put any homes here because I know that that'll disrupt the forester and hunting industries. We really probably should have put the quarry right over here. That's still kind of far. We could get another one going over there, but we don't need it right now. We got a good sized labor force. The food is, we got enough people working in the food industries. We got about 11 people, 3 hunters, 4 fishermen, and 4 gatherers, so that's like plenty of food to support this population of 41. 30 extra people, 6 of them kids, so there's 24 extra workers that they're supporting. And with this fishing dock, we'll have a ton more. Okay, I think that is about half an hour. So we are in spring of year 9. Actually, you know what? I'd like to wait till we get the next merchant. I do want to see if I get anything. So I got about 3 more minutes here till we get to half an hour. And let's see, is the merchant on his way? No, he's not. What time of year did the merchant come last year? That's one thing we could actually look up. Late spring of 8. So it should be late spring of 9. We should be seeing a merchant sometime soon coming down the river. And we'll see what he has to trade, and that'll be this episode. So it looks like we increased our amount of logs this episode. We finished building that stone house. We built the bridge. We're still working on the quarry, and we're gathering materials for the fishing dock. For the second fishing dock. So, in general, Erebor is doing well. We are almost, oh, there it is, 42. We now have 42 people, 8 people away from 50, and then we can start our count. Gotta survive for 20 years, remember. I gotta get a couple more homes up here. Extra coal. You don't need as many people in the coal mine as you do in the iron mine. There's some more. Need this iron. Where is that merchant? Should be coming sometime soon. Alright, let me just up the speed here. Oh, no, that's not the speed. That's the speed. Okay. Get through spring of year 9, late spring of year 9. Get this merchant. There he is. Okay. These merchants get real close to the rocks. But he's rowing. Look at him go. He is going. That's putting your back into it. This looks like a tough river to navigate. Okay. What do we have here? The trade post. We ate all the apples, right? All the apples. Well, no, potatoes are left. We probably still have some apples too. No, apples went. Apples were tasty. Any apples left in the homes? Don't see any. Wow. They lived on potatoes for a while, so, you know, they know potatoes. Apples. Ooh, that is a delicacy. Those are gone. Alright, well, we got some steel tools. Let's see what this guy has to offer. This will be interesting. Keep playing. Okay. Oh, corn seeds! There it is. That's what I wanted. I wanted some seeds. This should save us. Oh, I hope I can get enough. Oh, I don't know if I have enough. We might need to gather some resources real quickly. Alright, this is just taking too long to do that. 180. That's close, but not close enough. Alright, the question is, what type of resources are we going to bring in? We need 620. So tools would probably be the best. Steel tools are worth 10. See if I can bring in an extra 20 tools. That would be something. And it's early summer, so let's get these log stockpiles, firewood stockpile, up to I think 300 might be able to do it. An extra 120. Okay, I have, let's look at the laborers real quick. We have 6 laborers available. Wow, okay, so let's just up the traders to 6. And they should be able to go and grab all the stuff that we need. And that. Get more of a bird's eye view here. Aha! I see the traders now. Steel tools. Only 3? Come on, you can only take 3 steel tools. The count of firewood is up to 300. That moved pretty quickly. Steel tools are taking a little bit longer to move. This guy's weakling, apparently. What do you have, 31? You can only take 3 steel tools? Come on. You're happy. You're healthy. Get back clothes. I see. Okay. By the way, the page up and the page down. Page down gives you more of a bird's eye view. Page up gives you more of a horizon view on the keyboard. If you didn't know that. But I think it's all in the guide, wherever that is. Alright, so they got plenty of firewood left, and they got plenty of time to cut firewood for the rest of the summer. So 300 firewood, 100 iron tools, 30 steel tools. This looks good. 40 herbs and 20 pieces of iron, and we're overpaying by 60. That's beautiful. Alright, so if we're overpaying by 60, let's just cut the steel tools down to 24. And that's the deal. Actually, I do maybe want some of these coats. Let's see if I can maximize that. Oh, okay. Yeah. I could do all the roots and get the 4. Or why don't I just give myself a little bit more firewood? A little bit more firewood should do it. Okay. I think we got a game. I think we are good to go here. Okay. Let's make that 340. And down by 15 units. Okay, go ahead and take 15 roots. Still have some change. Perfect. Beautiful deal. Corn seeds. I love it. We are planting corn next year. We're planting corn right down there. That is gonna be awesome. Alright, any other orders? Now, this guy's got the seeds. Alright, let's put in an order for apple seeds, cabbage seeds, walnut seeds. They don't like potatoes. We're already gonna have corn seeds. Yeah, that should be good. Any resources we can grab? They got coats. Those are good. Steel tools are always welcome. I always take logs. Iron tools, warm coats. Yeah, I think that's good. Now, the trader inventory, I just went nuts there, so we really should knock this down to like 20. And the tools, I don't know if they even have 10 iron tools left. Steel tools, 10. Not even. No steel tools. Put all the tools on the market. Yeah, people are out of tools. And iron tools, I don't want those tools. Okay. Because I still have, that's why sometimes it's good to pause, because you do have to readjust your inventories once this is over. They got all the herbs, and there's still 7 herbs remaining. 20 pieces of iron? Nah, I don't want any iron. I want all the iron on the market. Okay. Let those moves. It'll take us a while to rebuild our trade surplus stockpile, but, you know, that's okay, because we just made out big with that corn. Okay, let's put these traders back where they belong. And plenty of tools there, good, which will take care of that problem. Late summer of year 9, and I think this episode's gone longer than normal, so it's time to sign off. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hope you guys have a good night.